All right, I think we are live.
We're live. We're sure.
Yeah.
Should we check?
Yeah.
Okay, this is our first time using StreamYard to stream. So I just want to make sure. Let's see.
All right, we're on Instagram now too.
We are. Okay, yay. Okay, awesome. Okay, perfect. So we're live. In this video, we're going to be talking about why it's so important today, especially going into, we're in Q4, why it's so important to get sales every single day and how low ticket sales is actually going to help build and scale your business. And this is something that we have hugely in the past 12 months completely shifted, completely changed our minds on. We're going to talk to you about why and also what we have coming up. So this week we have a really big week coming up. We have Elevate Live, which is actually Amplify Live with our Elevate clients. It's a client-only event, and we are putting on this is kind of the first event we've ever done like this, where this is a total get work done event. So our clients are really going to walk away having content planned out. Our entire team is coming. We're so excited. So if you are coming to Amplify Live, if you're an Elevate client, then comment. Let us know when you get in. We're so excited.
See everyone. Yeah, it's going to be our biggest event we've done so far. We've been planning this for, Nicole has been planning this for 4 months or so, and with our team, and we are so excited. And so people are going to start coming in tomorrow. We've got our VIP event on Wednesday, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
So low ticket. Let's talk about low ticket. The most exciting thing is not only are we having wins with this, but our clients are also having wins with this. And I've actually had, last week I hosted a private secret podcast Q&A call for our secret podcast starter pack. And someone actually said on the call, I know that you have changed your mind on low ticket. I know you started running low ticket. And for a while, for probably about 2 years, we were just focused on building Elevate. And we'll talk to you about why our minds changed and why this is so important. And also why it's so important that you don't just do things because you've always done them and not make any changes. But about a year ago, I started to get the feeling that we needed to bring in some low ticket. And do you want to talk about that? Because you, especially, I think even more than me, were way more vocal about
I was low ticket. Yeah. And I mean, I think that's honestly one of your greatest strengths is the ability to change direction quickly and just say, okay, I know we've been doing it this way for a while, but things have to change. So basically about a year ago, you came and said, hey, I really want to start looking into and researching how we can get more low ticket sales. And I was extremely a little weary of this because I didn't want to lose our focus, which was our Elevate clients and our Elevate sales. And obviously that's generating 100% of our income at that point. So I didn't want to get distracted. So that was basically our agreement. I was like, all right, great. Let's do low ticket, but let's not be distracted. So what we did is we started to dip our toe in and started seeing, hey, what happens when we sell low ticket? And it was a really interesting response because we got low ticket sales, which was fun, but it wasn't really driving our revenue. But what we noticed was people actually consumed that content so much more. And those people then came into Elevate. And so that's what really switched me.
And the other thing is we have always done a lot with a little. Our audience, we don't have the biggest audience in the world. My Instagram at the time, I think was like less than 10,000 people. Our email list around that time was was just around actually 10,000 people. So the thing that I don't want you to think is like we started low ticket and then all of a sudden we were making thousands. Like that actually wasn't the case, even though we had been consistently making 6-figure months for a year at that point. The low ticket was kind of slow to get off the ground, but I know like consistency is one of my superpowers. So I'll keep going with something until it works, really, if I believe in it. And there's nuance to that, but we won't get into that. But when we first started selling low ticket, since we had a small audience, this is why Dan didn't want to take the focus away from Elevate, because our Elevate is a one-to-one program. It's a mastermind. It's a service where we work with you one-to-one. So that is a high ticket and we don't need to generate tons of sales because our recurring revenue is so good and because it's it's a higher ticket program. If we just went all in 100% on low ticket, like we wouldn't even be able to pay our bills with low ticket. So this was what it wasn't was, let's turn off the high ticket and turn on the low ticket. Because the first time we dipped our toes in, I also had pretty low expectations with it, which I think was actually a benefit, because we didn't need it. We didn't need to put out a low ticket and have it make 100 or 200 sales. And that is actually why Dan was so against low ticket, is because for a lot of our clients, they have a smaller audience like us. And when you go all in on low ticket, there's nothing wrong with it. It just takes a while to be able to generate the income you need to be profitable.
Yeah, I also think just in terms of the amount of work required to hit your goals, for a lot of people, it's easier to create a more premium product with a premium price point and get paid by 10 people and make $10,000 or $20,000 a month, rather than selling something for $50 and having to sell, I don't know, 40,000 of them or whatever the number is. You know what I mean?
So when we started with this, we put out our first low ticket, and it was around November 2023. So just about a year ago. And we had about a handful of sales, like maybe at most it was like probably 10.
I was going to say 15. So yeah, somewhere around there.
So we could have pulled the exact numbers, but what I'm saying is it's not 100. Like we didn't just launch this and it was 100. It was like 10 or 15. And now we've gotten to the point, just about a year. We started in November. So it's 11-ish months where we're having consistent sales every single day. And so now I would love for you to talk about, first of all, if you want to learn this, the instant sale, this is a training we're putting on for clients tomorrow. You can grab a ticket to the instant sale by DMing me instant. And this is exactly where we're going to walk you through that process of how we do this, how we take low ticket sales that come in every day, and then how we take the people who are ready for the next step and we get them into Elevate and get them elevated into ascended into. So the people who are coming in from low ticket then come into Elevate.
Yeah. And I mean, so basically what we always had is we had a funnel that was creating using free content. So a free opt-in. And then once people opted in, they were on our email list. We would talk to them, sell them, learn about them, and then bring them into Elevate. And we did this through a few different ways. And what we added about a year ago is we actually basically added a new entry point. And we said, okay, what if we could get people to join our list through a purchase instead of a lead magnet? And of course, we can retarget people and get those people to buy the low ticket. But we really wanted to see, could we get people who were a cold, who did not know us, to come in and pay something? Because our worry was that all these people we were getting on our list with our lead magnet, not everyone was consuming it. So one of our hypotheses was, could we get people to buy something and actually consume it? And what would that do for our business? And so a year later, it's significant. It is a large investment in time and effort, but we are getting most of that money back right away, like in a day or two or a week. And then those people are consuming more of our content and then coming into Elevate or participating more in our sales funnels, which is also really important because.
And what we noticed was, because we're always analyzing our buyers and sitting down and looking at, okay, when did this person join our list? When did they come in? When we analyzed just a few weeks ago, we analyzed our Elevate buyers and we said, okay, what do they have in common? When did they come in? What did they consume? What freebies did they come in? Every single person came in through Cash Conversations, which is our $27 product. And there's so many reasons why, but Cash Conversations is, I think it's like a magic product. I get DMs every single day with screenshots of people who are saying, my audience, I just got one yesterday. My audience, my quiet audience in my Facebook group is talking back. My quiet audience on Instagram, oh my gosh, they're talking back. And we noticed that there was this trend that more people came in, they bought Cash Conversations, they came into Elevate. So there's such importance right now, especially in Q4 and Q1 of 2025, of building trust. And having these trust building offers is key to your strategy. So if you want to come to the instant sale where we're walking you through this, just DM me with the word instant. It's $99. You can come in, you will get the replay, you'll get to interact with us if you can attend live. And we're going to walk you through exactly like the step-by-step, how we set this up, what mistakes were made, what we had to put in place, what most people are doing wrong. We will walk you through all of it.
Yeah. And we're also going to walk you through our Facebook ad strategy. So we're going to show you how we started and how we did it organically and how we did it with our email list, and then how we pivoted and started adding in our Facebook ads and running ads to it, and then how we scaled that. So now we're spending about $3,000 to $4,000 every single week on our low ticket ads, and we are getting about 80% of our money back in that first 7 days. So it's an extremely successful strategy. It's working really well for us. So if you want to learn how we're doing this and how we're getting people to buy our low ticket and then come in and buy again into our premium offer, just shoot us a DM. It's instant, right? Yep. Instant. So shoot us a DM instant and we will see you there.
All right. And then all our Elevate clients, we will see you, VIPs, we'll see you on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is Amplify Live. And if you want to find out about our next event, which will be in spring-ish, late winter, early spring 2025, then you can send me a DM as well.